Before we start, just want to let you know that this call is recorded, and after this meeting, we will share with you a link to the recording because you can't access it directly. We will upload it to YouTube and share with you a link to it. Everyone on this call is muted, so if you have any question, please raise your hand, and I will allow you to unmute yourself and post your question. At the moment, I don't have any hand risen, so we'll give it a few minutes. If no questions, yeah, okay. Sorry, Juvi, before we start, something probably worth mentioning. For unregistered products, we receive lots of questions related to unregistered products. For unregistered products, please start the process by approaching GS1. Now, if you know the list of products that you usually import as unregistered, please share the details with BrandSync. Try to get a GTIN before you apply for the next shipping permit of these products. That's something we found that not everyone is aware of. Okay, we can start the questions. Celeste, good morning. Can you please unmute yourself? Celeste, can you please unmute yourself? Yusuf, can you unmute yourself? Hello? Yusuf, you're unmuted, but we don't hear you. Najwa, do you hear me?
Yes, Nibal, we can hear you.
Okay, okay, just to confirm. Thank you. Yusuf, we don't hear you yet. Okay, let me move to the next. And Alkens, Pharmaceuticals, can you please unmute yourself? Okay, let's try again. I allowed mics for everyone. Yusuf, can you please unmute yourself?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. Can you just fix your audio because it's from my end, it's making echo?
I think it's from your side. Yeah, but please, do you have a question, Celeste?
No, you can proceed, but because the sound which is coming to me, it was making echo, so I was not able to catch whatever you were saying earlier for the
Okay.
unregistered.
Okay, I repeat it. For unregistered medicine, the first step should be before you go to the shipping permit and apply for a shipping permit for an unregistered medicine. Please go to BrandSync, share the details with them of that product. They will tell you what they need so that you can get a GTIN for that product. Then you can go to the shipping permit, apply for the shipping permit, and put that GTIN that you got from BrandSync there. Because if you apply for a shipping permit without a GTIN, you will not be able to report those products to Tatmeen, and they might be rejected by the ministry. So the first step is to obtain a GTIN from BrandSync and then apply for a shipping permit. Okay. Yusuf, can you please unmute yourself? Okay. Sorry, I allowed I allowed the mic for everyone. So please mute yourself.
Hi, good morning.
Sinai, can you please raise your hand if you have any question? Sinai, I put you on mute. If you have a question, please raise your hand. Once it's your turn, I will please unmute yourself. For now, I will go by the queue. We have Yusuf. He's not able to unmute himself. Juvi, can you please unmute yourself? Juvi, okay. Sinai, sorry if I mispronounced your name. Can you please unmute yourself?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
We have.
There's an echo coming from your side.
Actually, this is Yusuf. It's not working in my system, the mic. That's why I talk with.
No worries.
So the query that we have it for Tatmeen, it have been expired from our end already on December. So we try to for the re-registration or updation for it. So how the process it will be?
Sorry, what expired?
We registered already the last year, so it have been expired already. But we are not receiving any mail, any update in our registered email.
Okay, Yusuf, there is no expiry of Tatmeen. The password might have expired. You can reset your password only. You can go to the Tatmeen portal and reset your password from there. But once you're registered on Tatmeen, we do not delete any record. It doesn't get expired.
Okay, just I'll show what it's showing for me on the system. 1 minute.
Which system? No, sorry, we are not allowing the system sharing on this meeting. Please send us an email for onboarding.tatmeen.ae.
Okay, no worry, I'll do that.
Okay, thank you. Alkens Pharmaceutical.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi. The question I have is that one of our distributing agent, when he distributed the product to a hospital, the entire lot was returned to him saying that there was no Tatmeen sticker on it. So I'm really not sure what this means.
Sorry, you are the licensed agent?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, which company is it? Sorry.
This is Alken's Pharmaceuticals.
Okay.
And the product already has a GTIN, which is already there on the pack, but they said that they require a Tatmeen sticker, and they returned the lot to us. So this is what we.
The GTIN is something, and the serial number is something else. Any product in the UAE or any product registered product will have a GTIN. That's the general global trade item number that is used. Yes. But for the requirement of Tatmeen, every item, every secondary package must have something called the serial number. Okay, the serial number is a unique number that contains both the GTIN, the serial number of that specific secondary package, in addition to the lot number and the expiry date. If this,
so you're saying this is in the 2D code, in the matrix code?
Yes, in the 2D matrix code. Yes, it's embedded and also printed next to it in a human readable
format as well. Yeah, we have this actually. We have it on the pack because this is a requirement from the Ministry of Health.
Okay.
So we already have it on the pack. So
so you have
there
it on the
isn't
product.
any. Yeah, we already have it on the product.
Did the manufacturer, the MAH, commission those products to Tatmeen? Did they enter those products to Tatmeen?
That I'm not quite sure.
That might be the challenge.
The reason, all right.
As per Tatmeen legislation, every product, every secondary package must be commissioned to Tatmeen, either by the MAH, the principal, or by you, the licensed agent. One of you must enter those serial numbers to Tatmeen. And then you are allowed to import it and you are allowed to distribute it within the country. If you don't do that, then that's what customer found out. When they tried to receive it on Tatmeen, they received a message that these products are not on Tatmeen. That's why they're returning them back to you, saying you did not commission them properly to Tatmeen. And
Understood. Okay,
this is how. Yeah.
Understood. Thank you. And I would also like to know how we could do the update in Tatmeen, like, and also this is one question on how to do it, and another question is if the MAH or the manufacturer has already done it, like, should the agent also do it?
Yes, there are steps required from each party. If the
Okay,
MAH has done it, the MAH entered it to Tatmeen. The MAH should report to Tatmeen that they sent it from their location to your location. Your role on Tatmeen is to receive it to your location, pack, unpack, if you are doing any packing or unpacking processes in your system, in your warehouse. And then you need also to ship it to your customer. Then your customer will be able to receive it. Looks like your customer tried to receive it and he got that message that it's not on Tatmeen. This is why they returned it back to you.
Okay. And how do we do this on the website? Is there any tutorial or any?
Tatmeen.ae is full of tutorials, training manuals, videos, short videos that you can go and
Is this
watch.
the same as the GS one? Because I haven't done this
GS1
before.
is the global entity, global organization that is providing the global location numbers and the global trade item numbers. Now, the first step for you is to register your global location number because it's something.
Yeah, we have that. We have a GLN. We have that.
The next step is to work on Tatmeen. Tatmeen is the local system, the UAE platform that is used to track those medications. So the first step is starting from there, obtain a GLN, make sure your products are on branching, GS1. And then the next step is to work on Tatmeen for the tracking of medications within the UAE.
Oh, all right. Okay. So all stakeholders must be doing this, right? Like from the production till before the consumers, right?
Correct. And I am honestly surprised why you are not aware of this.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I mean, yeah, we're a bit too late, actually. Yeah.
Yes,
We
the
tried
Tatmeen went
attending
live.
the, yeah.
It's been more than a year since the
Right.
go live. The legislation was released by the decree in June 2021. So it's been almost more than 3 years. We are now in 2024, and this is the first time you hear it.
Understood. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good day. Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry if I mispronounce your name. Saif Ali Salim. Can you please unmute yourself? Saif al-Islam, sorry, I mispronounced it. Saif al-Islam, can you please unmute yourself? Okay. Ahmad Arif, can you please unmute yourself?
Yes, good morning.
Good.
Okay, Saiful Islam, you can continue. Go ahead.
Thank you, Muhammad. So, good morning. This is Saiful Islam from Al-Famad Drugstore.
Good morning.
Good morning. So, Nibal, I have a couple of questions related to Tatmeen, since we are distributor here, one among the large distributor here within the pharmaceutical distributors. So, the first question is there any option to perform the events within Tatmeen portal itself? Let's say receiving and all those stuff.
All events can be done on the portal, yes. If you want more details, please go to tatmeen.ae. There's a training manual for every process that you want to perform on Tatmeen. If you want product transfer, shipping, receiving, there is a training manual for product transfer. If you want to perform file upload for commissioning and packing, there is a training manual for that as well.
Okay, clear. And let's say if I'm using a third-party software, so how can I check in Tatmeen whether the reporting has been done successfully?
Okay, third party for business to business connectivity or for portal?
Business to business
Okay.
connectivity.
Once you need to create a username for them, and that username would be service user or B2B user. Once you create that username for them, there is something called support email. Okay, it's not the B2B email, it's the support email. That support email is a portal email or a portal user that will be able to access and view the message log that is created by the B2B user itself. So once you create a B2B, there is a field called support. That support email is associated with that B2B user, and that support email will be able to view what the support user has done. Okay?
Perfect.
You can give the support, the B2B user to your third party, the software company, and you can keep the support email for you to monitor and view whatever they are doing.
Perfect. Sounds good. Okay, the third and last question is related to the rejections or returns from the market. So how do we manage this within Tatmeen?
What do you mean rejections?
Returns, let's say I have delivered to one of my customers, our pharmacies. The pharmacy is saying I don't need the item for any XYZ reason. They rejected the stocks. Well, we will not receive. How can I receive it back and report it to Tatmeen?
Okay. It's all explained in the same training manual that I was referred to you earlier, the training manual for product transfer. There are several options for you to do that. One of them, if you send the product using the sending or the shipping process and they have not received it yet, you can cancel the shipping from your side. Okay, then the products will come back to you. If they have received it, they can do receiving and then they can do return for the products to you. They can also return it to a different GLN, not to your GLN. So there are several options and several possibilities for you to do that.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Nibal, for your explanation.
You're welcome.
That's it from my end. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
Good morning, Mr. Nibal.
Good morning, Mohammed. Good morning.
I have two questions. I'm from Maghrabi Hospital. This question for master data or our drug master need to be uploaded to BrandSync from our side, or it will be from the owner or manufacturer side it will be? Do we need to do anything with master?
It's the MAH, ideally speaking, but you are also allowed to contact them and share the details with them. However, I am not speaking on behalf of BrandSync or GS1. Please reach out to them and they will be able to guide you on that.
No, okay. My question, do we need to upload our drug master anywhere, or it will come from BrandSync to Tatmeen, right?
Yes, it will come from BrandSync to Tatmeen.
Yeah, it's not means it will be by the hospital or it will be from the manufacturer side or brand owner side only.
Okay, the hospital usually do not have products that they own. The owner of the product here is the MAH, the principal. So if we're talking about Panadol, it's GSK. So we're talking about those marketing authorization holders, the principals. Those are the ones that register the products with BrandSync. And in certain cases where the MAH is not registering the product, then probably the licensed agent can do that, but you need to verify that piece of information with BrandSync GS1. The hospital, and I'm talking here about the master data, so the data of the product in general, not this individual serial number. The serial numbers of the product of a certain batch. So if you are importing 5,000 serial numbers of a certain product, those serial numbers can be also entered only by the MAH or the licensed agent. Your role as a pharmacy is to receive those products and dispense them, but not to enter them on Tatmeen. Once you receive them, they must have already been entered to Tatmeen before they reach you as a hospital.
Yeah, exactly. Correct. Okay, clear. Another one, we have 3 GLN location. Now, do we need to go through the staging and environment and all the things in all 3, or in our main branch, we can do this because we are going to do the integration? So do we need to do the same process?
No, if you have the same single point of contact, the SPOC, for all
no,
your
we have different actually.
Okay, first of all, you have one management or one IT team working on those 3 GLNs, correct?
Exactly.
Okay, then having 3 different spokes is not the recommended practice. We do not recommend that. We recommend that one of the head of IT, head of HR, whatever, admin, whatever you want to call them, one person would be, or one email would be the SPOC for all 3 GLNs. And whenever you have a certain person in that location that you want to appoint or assign as responsible for the processes of that location, then you can create a mobile portal for that user and give him access or give her access to that GLN. Whenever you are relocating that person, you can just do that directly on from the SPOC admin page. We do not recommend having 3 different SPOCs if you are going to have one software company also managing the 3 locations.
Yeah, what you are saying is absolutely right. And when I was going through all the training and all, if there also they mention means that it is recommended to have one spoke for all the location. Is there any way that we can make request? Means initially we were not that much aware and
You can
in a
request from
hurry.
GS1. You can request it from GS1. They can do the changes for you. No problem.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much.
You are
Thank you.
welcome. Cluster, can you please unmute yourself?
Hello.
Hello.
Sir, we are doing B2B. Our query is in the MH request commissioning event, if we are sending the SSEC, then you are identifying it as a pallet. Is it like that?
Not as a pallet, as an SSTC. So
If we
it
are
can be a pallet, it can be a carton, it can be whatever you want to call it. Not necessarily a pallet.
okay, so it is mandatory for an SSEC. One of our client has sent an aggregation file and they do not have this SSEC. So how we will tackle the situation?
Okay, first can you mute yourself because there's echo coming from your side.
Okay.
Okay, so if they don't have an SSCC, you can either obtain an SSCC from Tatmeen if your subscription with GS1 allows you to generate SSCCs, then you can generate it from Tatmeen. But yeah, I really don't know if they have not packed the items already. And then how are you planning to do that? It's not clear for me. Your question, sorry.
Actually, they have received the item, but they are saying they do not have an SSEC. So we have sent the aggregation to Tatmeen with the GTIN which was there. So how we will perform the shipping event and the pallet, that outer case event, we don't know how to perform that.
Okay, what you're saying is that they shared with you the aggregation data without SSCC. So
Yes.
so what exactly did they share with you is commissioning data, not aggregation data. Aggregation data is packaging hierarchy. So
Yeah,
they have certain GTINs and a certain SSCC, but if they don't have an SSCC, then what they shared with you is commissioning data only, serial numbers of a certain batch of GTINs. That's it, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And they have sent that like aggregation, like parent and child relation between that GTIN and serial numbers. That also they have sent, but there is no data like SSCC in their file.
So what is the parent in that case? Another GTIN?
Yeah, another GTIN. Parent is another GTIN.
Okay. But that GTIN, the parent is another GTIN. That could be a shipper case. Then you can call it aggregation data, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but is the aggregation to the practical level where you can do shipping and receiving? So an individual receiving it in a warehouse can do few scans to receive the whole products, or I'm quite not clear what you need to achieve here.
Sir, actually our client has shared us data. they have GTIN, parent level GTIN, upon which they have further SGTINs. Children's are SGTINs, and they have shared that aggregation, like this is the child of parent. That relation also they have shared, but they have not shared the SSCC in that file. So when we are checking the image document and page number 40, we have seen an example in which we are in the commissioning event, we are sending the SSCC also for commissioning of a pallet, and we need to do the shipping also, then only the client can receive the product. So the client is not like they are not sending us the SSCC. So we don't know like how we can do these operations. These because SSCC is mandatory also.
Okay, aggregation is mandatory, but not SSCC. Okay, aggregation is mandatory, but not SSCC. So it is mandatory. You are not allowed, for example, to ship or receive 5,000 separate items that are not packed. That will cause you and the rest of the supply chain lots of challenges. If aggregation is already done on SG10 level, then I wouldn't call SSCC being mandatory in that case. You are already aggregating your products in a child-parent hierarchy. So it's not mandatory, but again, I need to see it. Please share this details with us by email to onboarding, and we will check and get.
Okay. Okay, sir. Actually, we have already shared the file with Tatmeen, and they are saying that if we need to perform the shipping event, SSCC is mandatory.
Okay.
Okay, but
Okay. In that case, then my colleague must have checked it. And they decided, or as per the file, that it is mandatory. But I wouldn't be able to help you. You need to get the SSCC from the manufacturer. There's nothing we can do from our side.
okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Arun, can you please unmute yourself?
Yes, sir.
Arun?
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, Nibal. Good morning.
Hello. Hey, Arun. Hey.
Yeah. Nibal, actually, we have got our API staging portal,
Okay.
and we are doing some integrations on that one. But most of the suppliers are went live, and they don't have a staging portal, it seems, to share the stock. So do we have any stocks to check that in API staging?
So what? Okay. I'm surprised. Arun, you're from the license agent, correct?
Yeah, we are from Art Fertility Clinic, pharmacy.
From clinic.
Yeah, pharmacy.
Arun, you can reach any of the top 50 or licensed agents in the UAE, and they will send you data on the staging. Reach City Pharma if you want. Ask them for staging sample data, and they will be able to share with you.
Can you repeat that pharmacy name, please?
City Pharma, for example,
City
they are
Pharma,
very
okay,
cooperative
fine,
and
yeah.
supportive. Just reach out to them
Yeah,
and ask them for sample data. They will send you on Tatmeen so that you can receive and test.
yeah, okay. Yeah, thank
Okay.
you.
You are
Yeah.
welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Gulf Drug, good morning.
Yeah, very good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, actually, I forwarded an email to you regarding this in transit list. So I just want to know, you just reply like they like the supplier shipped all the parent object to us like on our GLA, and we are trying to receive it, and it is showing like it is already received.
Okay.
In this regard, like, what should we do? Like, I saw your email. I don't know
Sorry,
how to do it.
to do what? Can you please repeat what is the challenge or what's the case?
See, we received parent object like SSCCs
Okay.
from our supplier. So I
Okay.
sent you an email So you are saying that all SSC has been shipped on your location. So we were trying like receiving, but it is showing like in the list already received.
Yes. So you might have tried the receiving several times, and one of them passed, and the next one would not pass because you already received it the first time. That might be the cause of the error that you are receiving in the second time you try to do that, correct?
No, but I am trying like I tried only once, and I tried on SGTN level. Like they are commissioning on SGTN level, not box level.
On which level? On SG10 level.
Yeah.
Sorry, not clear to me. So you are trying to receive a product, and the error message that you're receiving is that this product has already been received in your location, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, as per our records, I think my colleague already replied to you and he told you that this product is already in your location, so you cannot receive it again
Yeah, I cannot receive it. Like I'm trying, but it is not showing. Like,
because
not
it's
getting
already
the,
received.
but it is not showing on my portal also. Like I checked in Tatmeen portal also, product verification. It is not showing here.
On the product verification.
Yeah, it is not showing.
Okay, you are referring sorry, I just seen Gulf Drug, but you are Muhammad Asif, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. As per my record, again, I'm looking at the item. The item has already been received in your location. Maybe what you're doing is, are you responsible for several GLNs?
Several
Do you,
GLNs means?
do you have more than one GLN under your account?
Yeah, we have a 3 GLN.
Okay, please check in from your settings, what is the default GLN? Because you need to,
It is same. It is same. What is mentioned here? No, 208 destination GLN. You can see in the mail.
I'm looking at the mail. What's that? Sorry.
You
Okay.
replied on like 9.
If you have several GLNs and your default GLN on the portal is not the one that has those products, then whenever you are trying to receive will fail. Whenever you are trying to verify the product, it will also fail. So again, make sure that the default GLN that you are using on your portal is the same one that has the products in it.
It is same. It is same. Actually, I checked already. It is same.
Okay. Okay, I really don't know what you want us to confirm to you. Do you want us to provide you with who received these products in your GLN? Is that
Yeah.
the question?
Yeah, if you can provide, if you can tell, like, if you can provide me so that I can know.
Is it the serial number in the first email that you shared, which ends with 102?
No, I shared you the list, like I have received.
But Asif, it's not practical for us to go item by item and tell you who received it.
Okay.
Okay, we are telling you that this item has already been received in that location. Do you want to know in which location?
Yeah, if
We
you
can
can.
provide you for a specific item, one or two items, but the list that you provided is too long to handle it one by one.
Understood.
Okay.
Okay. If you want me, I can forward you. I can reply you that mail, so you can guide me.
Okay. So your doubt now is who received this item?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, we can further investigate that and get back to you. But
Okay.
yeah, I think it's how many users do you have? This item is still in transit, and it is in transit. The one that is mentioned in the email below. It is in transit for a different GLN. Okay, this is in transit sent to someone else.
If you can send that screenshot in email, so I can.
Okay, please specify which item you want to. Yeah, this was sent to Gulf Drug, the GLN that ends with 202. You need to receive it from that GLN 202. Make sure to change the default GLN of your from your screen to the one that ends with 202, and then you'll be able to receive it.
Actually, 202 is not ours. I think they ship somewhere else.
It's Gulf Drug LLC. It's a plant.
Okay, I will check this.
Okay. Okay, Asif. Thank you.
And second question, sir, like, can we change our support user ID? Because
You
mine
can.
is,
You can, yes, but you can, but if that user email was already used on Tatmeen for any other user type, you cannot use it again for a different purpose.
so we cannot do any changes and all something.
You can change the support email ID from email 1 to email 2. But if email 2 is already on Tatmeen as a mobile portal user or a Spock,
Yeah.
you cannot use it again. You have to come up with email 3 or email 4.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay?
Okay, got it.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Asif. Thanks. Celeste, you're with us again. Can you please unmute yourself? Kishore, can you please unmute yourself?
Hi, good morning, Nibal.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. So, see, my question, there is one query here. So, normally that the shipment, any shipment that is with the SSCC or GTN level. Now, I have a problem is one of the supplier is supplied. There is a GTIN on the top with the GTIN and serial number that has a parent. Within that, there is so many several GTINs are there. So can we, it is really confusing us that whether it's a shipment that is a parent SSCC or it's like a GTIN level I have to receive that one. So is there any guidelines to that the shipment should be with SSCC or without SSCC? Can they make with that serial numbers also they can make a shipment?
Okay, the serialization guideline specifies that aggregation is mandatory. Okay, it's clear. Now,
Yeah.
if you're receiving items without aggregation, then you have the right to return it to whoever sold it to you and tell him this is not in compliance with the ministerial decree. That's my thought on that. However, if you want to know the details of the SSCC, the Spock is receiving an email every Monday containing all the shipments that are in transit going to any specific location that the Spock manages. You can check with the Spock and ask the Spock to forward that email to you.
Yeah, I understand that one. So we are receiving the in-transit details, but my query here is from that my the previous chain, I'm not receiving it in the as per the guidelines. So it if it is really like that one, then it is confusing us that one whether it's at the GTN
Yes.
level or I had to receive that in the
Correct.
shipment level, correct?
Correct. You
So
can
if
refer
that
to
is
the serialization guideline, share it with your supplier, and tell him this is not in compliance with the guideline. Please make aggregation as per the guidelines of the ministry.
yeah, but most of the times we are getting back that one. No, we are supplying the same way to all the warehouses. So we are in the position to not deny the stock also, correct? So how do we continue that one? So maybe somewhere from that your side technically or from the my side, if the guidelines are much stricter to the upper chain, then it will be easier job for us also. Otherwise, it will
Correct.
be going forward also, it will be difficult, correct?
Correct, but it's
Yeah.
easier said than done because
Yeah.
if it is one carton that they're sending to you or they are sending you several cartons in one pallet, on what level are you expecting us to validate? So it's not easy thing to do just to enforce aggregation. What if one pharmacy is sending one single item to another pharmacy? Should we stop that or not?
No, I'm not talking about that. So at least that container level. So if it should not be with the serial number, that's what I'm trying to say that. So
Yes,
if it's like,
but
yeah,
it might not be container level. It might be a single item. So if we want to enforce aggregation from our side,
Mhm.
on what level are we going to do it? Single level, 2 levels, 3 levels. It varies a lot.
Yeah.
But anyways, my suggestion to you is to stick to the serialization guideline, share it, and say this is the serialization guideline, and you as my supplier are not in compliance with this. That's my thought.
Yeah. So and one more thing is that like we are getting multiple shipments. So there is no parent shipment available for one invoice. So what's happening is on one shipment we are receiving in one invoice, but whereas when you see that one there is a several parents I have to receive for that one. So that is also it's becoming very complicated right now.
It
So I
cannot
have
be. It cannot be.
yeah.
One single child, one single item cannot have several parents.
Not one single item. So I am receiving one invoice. So if you say suppose there
Yes.
is an invoice in that one, there is I have purchasing 1,000 items in that one. For the 1,000
Okay.
purchase, so each box level they are giving as a parent SSCC. There is no parent,
Yes.
there is no pallet SSCC. They are giving it on that one.
Okay, you can use the serialization guideline again to enforce it.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
السلام عليكم نضال.
عفوا فهد في جيرمان قبلك عفوا.
سوري حبيبي.
German, can you please unmute yourself? German, can you please unmute yourself? German medical store. Okay. فهد وعليكم السلام تفضل.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.
أخ نبال, I have 3 questions actually. The first one, product verification. During the time when we receive we are dealing with the third party. I believe nobody in UAE they are dealing with the Tatmeen portal directly in terms of aggregation or serialization. So we are dealing with the third party called Origin. Okay. During when we receive the shipment, we are accept the shipment through Origin. Now I'm asking question when I open Tatmeen portal or I download Tatmeen in my app, okay, in the phone, I went to the product verification because I want to ensure that my receiving is good and the shipment where it is now. So when I made the product verification, I receive an error. You are not authorized person to check it. So can we enable this option to us? So it will give me clear picture that I have received correctly, and it will show me the stock where is available right now.
Why you are not authorized, even though it was sent to you?
This is the question. Yesterday we
No,
are having.
if it was sent to you, if the product was sent to you to your location and you received it, then you are authorized to perform product verification.
Through Tatmeen portal, right?
Through Tatmeen, yes.
Yeah, actually we tried too many. It gives the same message error, and I have shared it to Tatmeen portal. Okay. Email to ask them to see where is the issue and to enable it for us. Because if they enable this for us, I believe we can control our shipment and confirm this shipment, even the supplier, if he did the commissioned and the aggregation part correctly in Tatmeen portal before we start receiving.
Okay, sorry, Fahad, you're using a third party, you said, Origin. Okay, yes. And you have received the item in your location, and still when you do product verification, it's telling you are not authorized to perform product verification, correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
because
did you receive a response from us on your email?
Not yet, not yet. Actually, this we come to know yesterday. I have a visitor from Tatmeen. When he came, he was doing the product verification, and I have done it from myself together, me and him. From my side, my Arif gun or my mobile, it gives me an error, not authorized. From his side, it shows him that the shipment still in the transit.
Yes, because
then I told him the shipment already we received through our third party. So here the confusion.
Your third party did it wrongly because it's not received. I'll tell you what. Whoever came to you is an inspector from the Ministry of Health. Okay, and the access rights of the Ministry of Health officers are different than the access rights of supply chain participants. They have the right to product verify any item in the country. Now, looks like he checked it and he told you that it is still in transit, which means you have not received it, which means your supplier did not perform the correct receiving process on your behalf. Okay.
My third party.
Your third party did not perform the correct receiving process on your behalf. Now you need to, you can check it from your side using the report that is sent to you in transit items. We send it every Monday with the list of all the items that are still in transit.
Yes. Actually, I took the action, Nibal, and I have to communicate with the third party. I send them the serial shipment container codes for what I receive, and I told them find for me the root cause. And it seems to me everything I have aggregated and dispatched it, shipped in the market, it's not reflect on Tatmeen.
Yes. So
Because of
everything
that.
was done wrongly.
Still, we don't know
Everything was
what.
done wrongly by your supplier. Okay. Okay. No bad comments about any of your vendors. We have respect to all your vendors and all the software companies that are trying to be in compliance with Tatmeen here. Now, but there is a step that I believe is missing from your vendor. Once your vendor is sending any message to Tatmeen, they can wait for a few minutes and then send something called message verification or a message status query called, if you want to write that down and share it with them. So after they send any message to Tatmeen, they need to send that message status query to Tatmeen, and Tatmeen will tell them whether their message was successful or failed. If they are not doing that for you, then probably if they are selling their services to other companies, then they are not doing that correctly for other companies as well. Please share it with them. I will look for their email address in my inbox as well. If I find their contact details, I will reach out to them. They need to do that to verify that the receiving process that they have done was posted successfully on Tatmeen. Okay.
Yes, actually, we have shared the email through my quality assurance manager, Davy. So I will try to also share it with you.
Yes, that is a bigger problem, not only for receiving,
Yes.
for sending, for any process that you do on Tatmeen. If they are not
Yes.
verifying that the message was posted correctly, successfully to Tatmeen, then there might be hundreds of thousands of messages failed to Tatmeen and they are not aware of it. And you are not aware of it as well.
Yes, yes. And the second question, the data, also we sometimes we trying to extract the data, full data from Tatmeen, it doesn't come total. We need to extract partial, we need to add some expired date and manufacture, then we are uploading, because sometimes the principle itself, they didn't share with the EPSIS file with us. So they said that they upload the data in Tatmeen, but we try to get the file to read the SSC's barcode. It shows that nothing.
You cannot download data from Tatmeen. Tatmeen, there is no option for anyone to download data from Tatmeen. Tatmeen was built, originally as a tracking platform, not a warehouse management platform. If we allow data upload and data download mainly from Tatmeen, that will be a different setup.
Actually, this is our main concern. We were having a meeting with MOH and we explained to them this, and we were requesting them that sometimes we need to extract the data in order to contact the supplier to ask them share the EPSIS file with us, because not all of them they are available, or some of them overseas out of the country.
That is easier said than done. We are in discussion with the Ministry of Health on that. It's not as easy as you can imagine it. There are several steps and approvals that needs to be done before something like that would be done on Tatmeen. So don't rely on this in the near future. I would say try to find a way with your vendors to share the data with you outside Tatmeen.
Great. The last question, Nibal,
yes.
That the customer, see now what will happen. Customer, when you send him the order, okay, dispatch the order, we did the aggregation part, we ship out successfully as per the third party, it give me thumbs up. That means I have done correctly. I create the SSCs and I put it as appearance on the pallets. Okay. The customer receive it, so he didn't find our EPSIS file there. Okay. Some of the customer, they return back the full rejection. Some of the customer, they receive it without Tatmeen. Some of the customer, they receive it partially and they return the other Tatmeen. Now the question is, when I receive back these goods, how I can return it? Because in Tatmeen report, in the transit, it shows it's out from my entity.
Okay.
In the transit report, it shows that it's still in the name of the customer. He did not receive it.
Okay. Refer to the training manual for product transfer on Tatmeen.ae. There is a step called shipping cancellation or cancel shipping. You can perform that. If that is not possible for you, then you can ask your customer to receive it and return it back to you on Tatmeen, if that's something you want to do, or you can ask them to do on your behalf. So there are other options. You can review the product transfer manual and you will find the answer there.
Okay, great. Actually, we start implementing, and I wish this to be through also you as a Tatmeen, as a suggestion, to make it as a mandatory to treat Tatmeen product. It's like control items, because Tatmeen product control items, when it goes to the customer, he must receive it. He cannot return it back, and the confirmation order will be 110%, no error. So, we need to treat these items the same way. If the customer he want to return, he must receive aggregate, then return it to me through Tatmeen, so that I can receive the return as inbound. So we will eliminate all the error. But this is as a suggestion to you guys. If you can, if you can support us in this one, once the people receive it as a mandatory, the action will be defined.
What is the reason of returning? Why did they return it?
They ask for 100 pieces. They receive 50 pieces because it's a short expire. For example.
Okay, I got you. So the reason is something business reasons. It's not Tatmeen reasons or technical reasons.
No. Business reasons.
Okay. I hear you. I will take it as a note. I will share it to the Ministry of Health, and if they agree on that, then probably that's something worth discussing with them. But thanks a lot for the feedback.
Because Nabil, the time we are receiving now, to be honest, now you tell us the solution. I will go to the manual and I will check the cancel shipping. But what I used to do, I used to receive it non-Tatmeen. I bypass Tatmeen the time the customer returned it. Now, when I return it back to my inventory, unfortunately, in my inventory, I will be having two same batch, same expire. One of them Tatmeen, the other one is not Tatmeen. Even right now, before we implement Tatmeen, I have the same batch. Now I cannot mix it. I need to control my inventory, because here no mixing, no replenishing, no nothing. I should be focused on this.
Yes, I hear you. Okay.
Thank you very much.
That as a note, and we will raise it with the ministry.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Fahad. Thank you. German, can you please unmute yourself?
Hi, good afternoon, Nabil.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I would like to know about unregistered drugs.
Okay.
Actually,
so
we have
again,
the shipping about. Yeah.
For unregistered drugs, the only difference here is that you do not have the GTIN yet. So if you are planning to import medicine that is unregistered, please first reach out to Brandsync, GS1, share with them the details of the product, and they will give you a GTIN. That GTIN, then you can go to the shipping permit system, apply for the GTIN, for the shipping permit, and put that GTIN number that they gave you on the shipping permit on the first step when you apply, so that later on you will be able to commission it to Tatmeen and follow the Tatmeen process as usual. Make sense?
And one more, sir.
Yes.
So we have GSL products with us.
GSL is beyond the scope of Tatmeen now, but later on, once it is included in Tatmeen, we will share circulars and updates with you.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Thanks. Yes, Gulf Drug, 1 second. Can you unmute yourself?
Yes, sir. Hi. Actually, I have one question regarding this list. This whatever SSC is there, can we ship to them back? Like, can we receive it and can we ship them back? Is it possible?
Yes, you can. You can cancel the shipping event. You can just go to the training manual for product transfer.
Okay.
Check that there, and you can perform it.
Because they are not doing from their end. Because we are trying.
You can cancel it from your site. Yes.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Celeste, can you please unmute yourself? Celeste, you seem to be having a problem with your mic. We're not hearing you and you're not able to unmute yourself. Saif al-Islam, can you please unmute yourself?
Sure. Hi, Nibal again. This is me, Safe again from Alphamed Drugstore.
Yes.
I have two more few questions came in my mind.
Sure.
So the first one, if I have an order, cash order from, let's say, users, okay, which will take directly from our store. So is there any option to ship out in?
You can dispense it directly. If it's from end users who will take it directly from your store, you can dispense it. You can go to the portal and dispense. You can dispense an individual item or a whole SSCC, a whole carton. You can dispense it completely from your stock.
So there is an option called dispensing.
Dispensing, which is usually done by hospitals and pharmacies. But if you are selling it from your warehouse directly, then you can do that as well.
So we are authorized to do this, correct?
Yes, yes. Anyone can do dispensing. Yes.
Perfect. The second question, I had a scenario where the customer has shared the wrong GLN with us, okay? And later on, he figured out that he missed to share with us the correct GLN. He missed 2 digits. So we shipped out for him. Now, how can we go back and ship to the correct GLN?
Most probably if you're saying missing 2 digits, then the shipping event
not
did
missing,
not happen.
Wrong.
Okay, wrong. But okay, so the possibility that the 2 wrong digits are also for a GLN that is on Tatmeen, then in that case, those items were shipped out. But if the GLN after the wrong GLN that you typed is not on Tatmeen, then most probably the shipping event did not happen. Now, assuming the first option, which is after you put the wrong GLN is also for another company inside the UAE and it is registered on Tatmeen, then you can perform the cancel shipping again. The cancel shipping, which is a process available on the training manual for product transfer. You can download it from the website.
Clear. Thank you. So in case the GLN doesn't exist in UAE,
then when you did shipping, you must have received an error. Yes, you must have received an error.
And in the portal for you, it will show under my GLN. The items, the goods will be under my GLN.
Yes, it will be still in your GLN. Yes.
Clear. Thank you so much, Nibal.
You are welcome. You're welcome. Go ahead. Can you unmute yourself?
Assalamu alaikum. Nibal, just I want to clear my colleague Saif to make clear his question because when he said the cash order supply to customer, medicine Tatmeen items, we have a customer, but he don't have GLN code.
Okay, is it a pharmaceutical company?
We are distributor. We have outlet, but sometimes we should sell the medicine through clinics or hospital. We cannot sell directly to the end user.
Yes. The clinic or hospital must have a GLN. If they don't have a GLN, then as per the regulations, you shouldn't be sending the products to them. You should tell them get a GLN and then come back to me.
Yes.
That's the regulation.
Yes, and the end user customer also the same. We should send him to one of the outlet.
End user customers, they can buy from you and you can dispense it directly to them. If the regulation of the Ministry of Health doesn't stop you from selling to end users, then you can do that and you can dispense it from your side. However, if the regulation doesn't allow it to sell to end users, to patients, then that's not a Tatmeen issue. Correct? That's a bigger issue. You need to comply with the regulations of the ministry.
Yes. And in this case, I should select the point of sales.
There's no point of sale on Tatmeen. It is dispense.
Dispense. So my third party, it's a point of sales.
There's no third party. If you do dispense, there is no third party. It immediately goes out of the system. We don't keep records of end users, of patients. It's not there on Tatmeen.
Great. It's clear and crystal. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Fahd. Thank you. Nishad, can you unmute yourself?
Hi, Nibal. Nibal, it's related to the Tatmeen portal. I'm using that Google Chrome for browsing basically. So in that Google Chrome, there is an extension, hierarchy extractor. So if I go to that hierarchy extractor to extract some data using that SSCC number, I'm able to extract it in Excel file. But if you go to the direct product verification and if I put the same SSCC number, I'm using the Spock Spock user ID basically to log in into the portal. If I'm using that Spock user ID and I'm not able to even it's throwing me an error saying that you're not authorized, but I can get into the portal and I can extract the data using this Chrome extension hierarchy extractor.
Can I ask who is having those? Who created this extractor?
No,
What
this
is it called? Is it called
it was hierarchy
extractor?
extractor. Yep. And it's showing all these SSCC details and everything. And the only thing that is missing is nothing but the expiry date of the product.
Okay, first of all, I'm not familiar with this hierarchy extractor. I don't know who developed it, and most probably it's not reading from Tatmeen because no Chrome extension or any external party is able to extract anything from Tatmeen. So where does this hierarchy extractor get its details from? I am not familiar with it. Please share with us a screenshot of this Chrome extension. Let's explore it and check who developed it and who created it and where is it reading from. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, Neva, sorry, there is some connection error.
Yeah, Nisha.
I'll send you the details in the email.
Please.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Nisha. Thank you. Okay, I think this was the last question. Thanks everyone for joining us. As mentioned at the beginning of this call, you will see the recording after we finish this call, but you will not be able to access it. So we will upload it to YouTube and share with you a link on the chat of this meeting. Again, thank you. Have a great day. Talk to you next week. Have a good one. Thank you.